But anyway, GDK, I be in them buildings where them killers stay. Burning, that's a one-way. Hop out, walking broad day. Try to run, get caught.
Yo, man, so today we had to hop into 3-4 to see what's going on. I got some comments down below. You guys telling me what's up with 3-4 this year. To me, 3-4 is not what it used to be at all. I'm liking a little bit more 4-3 in my gameplays later on. Y'all gonna start seeing me at 4-3. So 3-4 is still good, and I'm gonna tell you the good things to use with the 3-4 defense. But I would recommend you have a good user with this particular play. We're gonna be in pinch dog 2, and the first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and go to the coaching adjustments. And basically, you want to copy what I do as far as my overall settings right here. Now, I like to drop my blue zones back either 15 or 20 yards. And I like to keep my purple zones at about 5, maybe 0. It just depends on what's going on. But try 25, try 15, 5. Because what we're going to be doing is, at pinch dog 2, those 2 outside linebackers that are blitzing, we're going to put those guys in purple zones that already have our blue zones out there. So anything outside the hash marks are pretty much bad. It's pretty much not going to be able to be completed. Even it's not just for out routes and stuff, it's just for anything. You want a slant route and the slant route gets outside the hash marks, we got zones out there just waiting to intercept those or whatnot. So now another thing you do want to sort by overall, as you can see, we have a linebacker at corner, and then we got Jalen Ramsey basically at middle linebacker. Why is that happening? Because when you sort by overall, what happens is, since Julio Jones is in the slot right there, they put Jalen Ramsey, since he's the best corner, they put him at the middle linebacker spot right closest to Julio Jones. Now, the pro to con to that is you can use a corner or a safety in 3-4 in the box, but the con to it is you have a linebacker out there at corner. But it really, it depends. I'm not going to say having a linebacker corner is not bad. It's really not. As long as you tell him, okay, he got about 88 speed or something, tell him back up because he's playing his zones, and then you're pretty fine. Put both of the outside linebackers that's blitzing and curl flats, and that is the defense. Now, like I said, a pro to con, man, you want a good user because you will be patrolling the middle of the field. You're only rushing 3 people. So, me, I mix this in with an all-out blitz. I'm right here, Matt Ryan, trying to get the ball up. And you can see the wheel route's going to be open right there off the rip. And then we got an in route coming in. So that's why it's so good to mix this coverage in with an all-out blitz. All I do is blitz all linebackers and send that heat quick. And this year, the flutter balls and everything, even if you don't sack the quarterback, just get your hands on them, and that should be fine. But everything outside the hash mark should be covered. And that's particularly for people that come out and run. Corners are still a thing this year, trust, especially in formations like gun bunch, tight end, some single back deuce close, stuff like that. There's certain corners that still are glitchy, so you got to be aware. But as you can see, the corner route, boom, and that's the linebacker playing that blue zone over there at corner. You got to have a middle third and timber too. If you don't, I'm telling you, you would get toasted. Just to have it, I tried to basically see how the wheel route, the more the wheel route gets down the field, the less it becomes open, and then I'm in the middle for the end. So it's stuff like that. Let's do it again. Right here is going to be deuce close from the single back. Jalen Ramsey is now at corner. Then we got another corner on the right. So everybody's in position. But remember, if Julio Jones was somehow at tight end, somehow, some way, Jalen Ramsey will be inside at linebacker. So boom, got my blues playing 20, I believe. Got my purples playing 5. Then we got 2 hook curls. I told my hook curls, I believe, it depends with hook curls. Sometimes I tell them to play the marker or I keep it at default. But as you can see, Roman, everything outside the hash marks is bagged. And everything in the middle you are going to want to cover, So, or you could put a mid read out there and tell your yellows to play 30. So that mid read can get back about 30 yards and cover whatever. So I never tried that, but that's just an idea off the rip just now. As you can see, everything outside the hash marks is back. Whatever you run primarily in 3-4, I will add this into the defense, okay? Middle of the field is going to be the weakness and rushing 3. So you got to mix it up with something else. You can't come out in this every single play unless, it depends. Because you come out in this every play. If somebody can't do nothing about it, then you keep running it. But you make sure you mix these in. And plus, it's in the multiple D playbook. I just posted 3-3-5. Both of these formations are in the same playbook. So, hey, like I said, man, you want to mix things up against your opponent. Good D by me coming up. I got Todd Gurley. There's the hook. That's the hook curl right there. The curl flats got the little outs. and the corner routes that are deep are bagged by the blue zone. Simple as that. So just got to keep in mind personnel in the field. This one, again, if I base a line and take a look at the right of screen, we have a linebacker at corner again. And as I said, his adjustments are going to be different. I can put that blue zone, since he's a linebacker, in a purple. I can put him in a spy. I can put a corner, technically, in a spy, stuff like that. So your adjustments are going to be different. Always remember that once you see that cornerback in the box, the other, it's going to be one side of the field that has a linebacker right there, and you can do whatever you want with him. You know, you can put, like I said, a blue zone. You normally can't put a blue zone in a purple zone, and we run a Tampa 2. You know what I'm saying, with the corner, but that's not a corner, it's a linebacker. And as you see, good defense. And that's just how it's going to be when it comes to this. Once we go to the replay mode, he's going to have time in the pocket. What Aaron Donald, I normally do is pinch my D-line and crash down, because Donald can be real glitchy. But as you see right here, I sent the spy just about, I'll say, 2 seconds late. 2 seconds late. You want to send that a little bit earlier. But that's just the defense I run, base, coming out, going to get somebody, you know, just mix it in with your scheme. Now, when it comes to the red zone, I had to throw this in there because this is going to be a plus for anybody that's playing the game. Anybody, I'm telling you. In the red zone, I'm most definitely going to play 15-5. 15-5 or 10-5 because of this reason. When you're inside the 20, inside the 15-10, you can't go nowhere. You can't go nowhere. So when I do, I come out in cover 4. And I always said this, there's no point of having blue zones inside the 10. It's no point. They don't do anything to me. You know, to me, they don't do anything. So what I do is I replace the blue zones inside quarter. Deep halves inside the 10 to me are useless. Based on line, I take both of my corners that are on the outside quarter, put those guys in blue zones. All right, y'all see my blue zones adjustments. The curls got everything underneath. The blue zones got everything, basically everything above from where they at. And then we got 2 hook curls. So what I do is take both of these inside quarters from looking at this offensive formation, and I just quickly man those guys up. You do this as soon as the offense pick their play, when everybody, you know, coming to the line or whatnot. You should have a perfect time to do this. If you don't, then I gotta say you need to hit the lab and work on your adjustments. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. You should be able to. I personally can control everybody before you get the ball up. If I need to do those adjustments, I'll do it real quick. It's more just muscle memory doing what I do. Okay, so take both of those inside quarters, and since I see this formation, I'm gonna man up the inside guys right there in the slot. And then if I'm going against Lamar, even a Mahomes, a quarterback that's mobile, I will have a spy, because everything most likely will be covered, and he's going to resort to running with the quarterback. So you do want a spy out there. And then I got the middle of the field. As you can see, most things will be bagged in this. You could have sent the spy. You could have let it sit. But right there, Jalen Ramsey, I believe it was him, made a play on the ball. Again, got a Texans right out the backfield. That's not happening. Okay. Then we got an out route. Then we got a streak on the outside. So look at that. 3 Rams near the football. So even if he throws that, it's intercepted. It's not happening. I got the middle of the field. Now, we could have sent the spy. You see how I believe it was, I don't think that's Alice Mack. It was what? Oh, no, the right guard. The right guard was waiting on basically that spy to be sent to pick him up. I didn't send him. As soon as that right guard went that way, that's when you send the spy. Okay, right there. But then again, the spy could have picked this off. If he would have threw that a little late, the spy most definitely would have picked that. So, to each his own. It just depends on what's going on. Right here, cover 4. Do it one more time real quick. Like I said, I don't think there's any point in having those quarters. So I come out in cover 4 with the 4 quarters, and then I go ahead and adjust the same way I just did. When I look at a formation like this, it's going to be the same thing, you know. But if I see Matt Ryan, I'm not having no quarterback. I'm going to keep it real with you. But that's what you want to do. You know, 2 curls, spot in the middle, and I'm going to be over here. That's perfect defense. I already know what it's going to be. Inside the 10, inside the 15. Just make sure you got a good user, of course, and he throws it out. So, hey, man, look, that's pretty much how I view it. Nothing too crazy with this video. A good tip to add in the scheme. Multiple D playbook has 3-3-5, 3-3-5 wide, and 3-4 odd. So, listen, everything I just posted the last day is in that one playbook, and I do recommend you guys go cop that. And like I said, inside the red zone, if he's a passer, please take away those quarters, man. You don't need them. Come out in cover 4 from 3-4 and do exactly as I said. Adjustments may vary, of course. You know, you personally, you can put your guys at 0 to 10. You know, tell your yellow to play 10. Up to you. You know, it is up to you. But that pretty much is going to be a quick little tip for y'all and how I go about my red zone defense. So if you do like this video, make sure you hit the like button on this video. And I'm most definitely going to see y'all next time with another banger. I'm out.